Alright. Morning, everyone. Yeah, I fucked my throat up a little bit from last night. My voice is a little fucked, too. Yeah, 2D vehicles. They don't even move. Wish. I say that all the time. When people ask me that, I always say, man, I wish there was AI. I wish there was AI in this. It would just be so more immersive if there was. Actually, hold on. Speaking of immersion, we could add a little teeny bit more to the immersion by turning on the weather. The clouds. They're shitty clouds, but it's better than no clouds, I guess. Let me find it here. There. There we go. No cloud, shitty clouds is better than no clouds. It'll get the job done. There, we added a little more to it. Nice little polish. Once, I don't know if we'll get to go all the way to Buffalo. I'll probably take a break in between. Buffalo's like 240 miles. Is that right? I can't see it. It's so tiny and yeah, can't see it on the map. I think it's like 240 miles all the way. We'll at least try and get over the first 150, which is about, I don't know, Syracuse, Rochester. I think it's Syracuse. We'll try and at least go to Syracuse, and then we'll do some ZSR stuff. And then later on in the day, get back to that. Horizontally over a bridge. Yeah, we'll do about an hour of this. go to Zombie Survival Roleplay Development stream. Gotta kick that off. And then we'll probably do, I don't know how many hours of that. Depends. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that view. You can see everything over that horizon. Oh yeah, we'll do a development stream next hour or so. Hour and a half. I don't know, maybe I should do it the other way around. Maybe I should kick it off of a ZSR development stream. Then, when I'm finished with that, then do Google Earth. I feel like that would be more of a better schedule, but that's just me. There we go, just and then right back up. So, I have a few plans for the development stream today. I think the biggest one that I wanted to do last night, but I never really got a chance to because Inaban was on, and he I wanted to do a little roleplay scenario with him, which, as we all know, if you watch my stream from last night, didn't really work out real well because people were timing out the server constantly. I mean, not just like one at a time, like it was a whole fucking server, like all at once. Like somebody was DDoSing it, I was pretty sure, because it was not normal. It was either DDoSing us or they were DDoSing the 5M services, which has happened before. So we'll just have to wait and see who says what first. Well, I will tell you one thing though, is I fucked up my voice a little bit. My throat is really sore from the voiceover. The change of the voice I was trying to do from yesterday. You know, hard to do it now, but you know what I'm talking about, this kind of voice. Just trying to talk like that, you know. I think I was overdoing it, to be honest. I think that's what kind of fucked it up. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know who was doing it. I don't know if it's someone that we got beef with, someone we've had beef with in the past, like Inaban said. Fuck, what was his words he said? They ain't like us because they ain't us, or something like that. Which makes perfect sense, to be honest. They ain't us. They're not gonna like us, and they'll, you know, do anything they can to, you know, screw us over. Look at all these 2D cars. Crunch! Just kidding. Damn, must have been a traffic jam when this was taken. Either that or just rush hour. But yeah, we'll be doing the, the question, what am I doing in test server or whatever, or for a development stream. We gotta fix, I think the most important thing I'm gonna do, first thing I'll do is the blood stuff, zombie blood, get that out the way. Especially because Inaban wants to play more of his Tobias character that he made. Which, needs the zombie blood for, so his character is no good without the zombie blood features, so I gotta get that fixed. Then after that, we'll obviously look at some of the bug reports. We'll go over some of them, fix as much as we can. And then, what else should we do? Well, actually, you know what we could do also is, after the once we get the bugs out the way, for the most part, not all of them obviously, but at least the bigger, most common ones, we will then look over the suggestions and see what people suggested and start adding them. Once they do that, I think it should be golden. Hopefully we get a lot done though. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll probably only spend, because I want to get that stuff out the way pretty soon. Spend as much as I can on it. So, yeah, I think we'll just only try for Syracuse today, not the whole 240 miles. That would take about, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5. And just the Syracuse is about an hour, maybe. Depends how many breaks or piss breaks I take. But I just took one before the stream, so it should be good. MBCS is gonna use Zombie Blood? Nice. If you know Inaban 92, I'm not sure if you watch his streams or not, but he has this new character that he made called Tobias. And he's not really a faction, not really in a faction, but he just goes around. He's a character that goes around and tries to infect people because he believes that zombies or the walkers are his friends, and was I don't know exactly the whole backstory. He knows himself, obviously, because he's the one that made the character, but goes around talking about the natural order stuff, and, you know, he's just a crazy crackhead, I guess you could say. That'll be his villain character. And I tell you, he does a real damn good job playing him. Especially the voice, like the voice for it too, he does pretty good. I'll be honest though, his Tobias character kind of freaks me out. Not in a bad way, but in a good way, you know? Like, that's how good I think his villain character is. Now imagine him and Cody Hawkins running into each other. Oh man. Imagine a mission or quest Cody Hawkins could give to him. Hey, go get me some toes or fingers or whatever. Something along those lines. Or, better yet, go find Carter. In return, you know, you get to have all the toes and fingers you want. Kind of like that one mission where you go collect the zombie fingers. Which, that's another thing, too. That reminds me, in the test server, when we do development stream, we're gonna also test that mission, and what was the other one? There's the other one, another one. The base guard missions. That's what it was, where you got to kill the 10 zombies or whatever. Those are the two I gotta test. This fucking thing. Hold on. So we're gonna test that because I think I don't know if there's still issues with it, but last I remember there was. It wasn't working at all. But I think we just need to do a little troubleshooting with it to figure that one out. Oh, let me read your guys' comments real quick. There we go. MBCS. Did Hawkins ever meet MBCS or any members from it? Isn't that the same group that we did in the Outbreak event that went to the Toledo base? Or is that a different group I'm thinking of? Another thing too to mention. The reason why you never saw his wife or family in the Outbreak event, they're never going to be in the Outbreak events because I'm saving that for the web series that I'm working on. And I don't want to give away too much. That's why I said the whole entire event for Cody Hawkins, I'm looking for my family. They're missing, quote unquote. Reason why I didn't have someone, like play the role of my wife or whatever was because I'm keeping it under the wraps for the web series that I'm working on. I can't wait to see some 3D imagery. Probably won't be till Syracuse, to be honest. Oh, yeah, that is. You're right. I'm stupid. I didn't read your full name. All I saw was zombie in your name. Like, I didn't know you were Rathis. What's up? I just woke up like half an hour ago or so. My apologies if I didn't think that was you. Yeah, now I remember you were the one that hit me the info. Quote unquote flash drives. That was right before we met up with that Dr. Mayhoff guy. Quote unquote. If you know what I'm talking about. The guy that said he had a cure. Inaban played that character. It was supposed to be a short-term character, he said. He didn't really plan to keep him. But his whole plan was just to, say that he had a cure for it. Went to his house. Come to find out it was, can't really remember now, but it's like some kind of like, he said the cure was like porno or something, and next thing you know, Riggs just sets him on fire. Him and his whole house on fire. That was funny. Cody Hawkins was just trying to try to get everybody to keep their humanity, if you remember. Saying that we shouldn't kill, we should lock them up. Big twist if you think about it. compared to today in the zombie apocalypse in the server. Because now today, Cody Hawkins is this sadistic, um, you know, villain who is leading probably one of the worst, if not the worst, group in terms of what they do to other survivors. And as I said before, back when we were out west in this, I hated mountains, and this is why. Remind me not to do mountains ever again. Elevation's way different on FSX in this area, so it'll get back down once we level out. Yeah, like that. Now we just gotta go in ground level view again, because it pops itself out of ground level view and kind of fucks it up. It gets annoying sometimes, because it happened a lot when we went from Los Angeles to Flint, Michigan. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I see what's up. I didn't have Google Earth open, so it was frozen. What's up, Skylar? I've been looking on the lore, not much, man. Yeah, I already knew it was right off the get-go. I already knew it was a Walking Dead reference, and knowing in a band he would do something like that. So I enjoyed it though, nonetheless. I think it's kind of cool, to be honest, because realistically, think about it. You'll have someone that would do that. There'll be at least that one special someone out there that would do something like that. Be like, hey, I have a cure. It's at my house or whatever, Just basically, just to be protected, so to say. Till they actually do find out the truth, and then, well, clap, clap. Scratch one. Can you guys hear the music at all? Or not really? I just gotta make sure, because one little bit of it and the stream is fucked. That reminds me too, I don't know if I had to do the remove a song feature for the first part of the event the other day, because the first stream for the event, whole entire thing was blocked. All countries. All because of the radio stations on GTA 5. I was pissed. I hope the remove a song feature on YouTube fucking brought it back. If not, then it's just fucked. They had some good stuff in that stream. Worst case scenario is I'll just fucking download the whole goddamn thing and whole 3-hour stream, which will take a while, then fucking re-upload the whole thing again after editing it all out. I don't really feel like, I don't have the time to do any of that, honestly. I ain't gonna fucking sit there and edit 3 hours of fucking music out. So, like I said, if that don't work, it's fucked. I ain't fucking with it. Let me just make sure. Alright, you guys don't hear it good. But yeah, it is a load of BS. Part of the reason I'm not really a big fan of YouTube. Not really a big fan of Twitch either, but you know. Twitch has its limitations, YouTube has its limitations, I guess you could say. YouTube, I think, has really good encoding and decoding quality. That's why I use it the most, because it's more better in terms of quality, but unlike Twitch, you can only go to a certain amount of bitrate with your streams. Like, you're literally limited to how much bitrate you can have until you're a Twitch affiliate or whatever. And even if you do become a Twitch affiliate, they basically make you have to do at least a live stream every single day. Doesn't matter if you're sick or if you got other stuff going on. They literally expect you to do it every day. So that's another reason I'm not fucking running with Twitch or doing any streams with it. So that's why I do them all here. I just find YouTube to be the better platform too, because that's where I got all the fan base at, so quote unquote. Not sure what town is to the right, because everything's so flat. Or everything's in 2D, so I don't know. There's a river. I think that's the, fuck if I know. It sure as hell ain't St. Lawrence River. St. Lawrence River would be bigger than that, but, it's some kind of river. Well, we'll just name it that. Some kind of river. The unknown river. Goes like into a valley if you look straight ahead. From the right, going straight. Kind of goes off into that valley, it looks like. Then there's like a town up there too. How long has the stream been going already? Kind of doesn't really feel that long, but I think it's been almost like half hour already. Gotta be. I think it's been about half hour. Really? Did someone really actually get a copyright strike all because of their voice? Wow. And you're right, you do have the right to stream the game because you own the copy of the game. The only thing is, YouTube's shitty, automated, copyright, detector, I guess you could say. If it detects, like, any kind of music, or anything that sounds like music that it recognizes, bam, you just got a copyright claim. And depending on the claim effect, it could choose whether to put ads on your video It can choose anywhere from putting ads on your video all the way to just, blocking your whole entire video. Actually, no, it could go worse than that. It could fucking give you a copyright strike. Then you have to deal with that bullshit. Trust me, I dealt with that bullshit a long time ago. I only had one copyright strike on this channel. That's it. And trust me, I do not want to have another one. You know what they did? If you go back to my old videos from a long time ago, 2015, maybe soon, maybe not even 2015. I think it was like 2014, 2013, around there somewhere. They made me do, it was called a copyright school, and they made me watch this fucking horrible, retarded video. The worst YouTube video I've ever seen. Like, legit. And no shit, this video, shit you not, this video had maybe 80% dislikes, and maybe 20% likes. Shit you not. Now, that right there is a pissed off community that doesn't like that video, doesn't like YouTube. Think about it. YouTube, I don't know, they might have changed it today, how they handle copyright strikes, but if it's still the same, they're gonna wanna make a different video. One that would be more watchable. This one was the most dumbest, retarded video I had ever watched. And that's one of the main reasons I do not want to get another copyright strike, because they make you watch it. You literally have to watch that, and then do other steps after that, like a quiz or some shit, just to get, just to reactivate your account once you get the strike. But then you'll still have the strike for whatever amount of days they give it. Which is the sucky part. It sucked because I had my strike for, I think, what was it, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. I couldn't upload videos longer than 15 minutes. I mean, at the time, there was no live streaming feature, I don't think, so today, you probably wouldn't be able to live stream. Pretty much, you'd be only limited to uploading clips, and that's about it. Pretty much all your features would be turned off because of the copyright strike. Which is why I said it's best to just avoid as much as you can, even if it means muting your entire audio. I mean, shit. I've been thinking to myself, if they keep this bullshit up, I'm just gonna straight up just mute my desktop audio every time I stream and only have my mic running, no matter what I play. It's gonna suck for you guys, and you guys won't be able to hear what the other people are saying in-game. Like when we get in roleplay situations, for example, the only person you'll hear is me, and then, background. That's it. Like, what fun is that, right? Because the whole point of live streaming is to be able to, be able to hear not just me, but hear, like, what's going on in the game. And I said, if I have to, I'll just fucking mute it. If it means preventing streams from getting claimed. I know, I've probably been rambling and ranting on for a little bit. My apologies. I just had to get that message out, to be honest. Letting y'all know that, hey, this is what happened to me in the past. Try not to make the same mistakes I made, because I don't want you guys to have to deal with the same bogus I had to go through. And watch the same stupid, retarded video I had to watch. Because literally, they force it. They force you to watch it. You literally have to watch it. You can't skip it. If you do skip it, it doesn't count. Oh shit, I'm behind on messages a little bit. Bobby 2014, what's up? This is not a game. It's not really a game. So yeah, it's a modded flight simulator. No, it's not Microsoft Flight Simulator. This isn't Microsoft Flight Simulator X. I do have that running though. Um, Actually, fuck it. I'll show you guys real quick. As I say all the time to people. So let me switch the display real quick. There, y'all can see it. So how this works? We got Flight Simulator X. We're on the ground on it, obviously in a car. And it's better to use slew mode. If you don't use slew mode, it's just not gonna work out. So we got FSX. That's where we are right now. Syracuse is actually right there. We're getting closer to it, so that's good. We're actually about halfway there from Albany. Anyway, see this at the top? Uh-oh. There we go. When you click on it, it changes the camera position. Anyway, this is I forgot what it's called. What was it called? God damn. Google Earth Viewer, that's what it was. So Google Earth Viewer is basically just sends positioning data from this to Google Earth. Yeah, let's fix this real quick. And it sends it through this Google Earth proxy right here. Basically, you set your refresh rate, hertz, your proxy port, your HTTPX port, and the IP, which is your local host. And then you just hit the start button, and you open what's called a KML file. That KML file is right here, Flight Simulator Tracker. And then after that, once you get that set up, make sure it's working properly. You just use a controller to move around like that. And you glue yourself to the ground and Google Earth with ground level view. That's how you enhance the experience. Once you do that, the only thing you really need to do left now is, number one, have a really beefy PC. Definitely have a solid state drive. If you don't, you're gonna have problems when you get in 3D imagery. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it works. I'll just show you guys real quick. I figured, why not? And then we just go back to that. And that's it. Yeah, if we do only go as far as Syracuse, I'll change the title later for the stream. I kind of need to anyways, because I put New York 2 times in the title. I really just need to do, instead of Albany, New York to Buffalo, New York, I just really need to just make it Albany to Buffalo, New York. It shortens the title a little bit, so it's easier to read. There's no, and if you know proper, if you know proper ways, if you know proper English and like for example, if you were writing a story or something, you know not to use the same word over and over again. That's another reason. Like, really, you only need to use it one time in the title. New York. You don't need to do New York 2 times. Or the state name 2 times if you're going to be in the same state. The only time you would do the state, like something like that, is if we're, and by the end of the stream, if we end up in a different state. Like, for example, Pennsylvania. We'd do from Albany, New York to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for example. So that way people, know where we go from, which city from to. Have fun trying to get from the word the. Yeah. Alright, that reminds me too. Another thing I need to do. Episode 2 of the web series. I still have to film that. Actually, probably gonna end up delaying the release date for episode 2, pushing it back to March. Most likely because I just have a lot of other stuff going on, and it's the server. Gonna have to do some school stuff probably, and I'm just not gonna have much. I'll still probably have time to do the web series, but I'll probably only be doing it like here and there, so probably not gonna get episode 2 done till like sometime in March, most likely. But I will definitely keep reminding people that episode 1 is uploaded, and before I do before I do premiere episode 2, I'll let people know if they forgot the episode, go back and watch it before I do 2. Yeah, delays are never fun. I'm gonna try my best though. I have it done by February 27th, but I think it'd be a bit of a stretch. I think it'd be a bit too soon. Because I've only filmed, and I'm not even done with like the camera stuff yet. And I still have all the editing I gotta do for it. I've only filmed about, I want to say 40 or 50% of the episode already. Maybe a little more. I still have several scenes to do yet. Once I do that, I have to go in the Rockstar editor, and then I gotta do all the camera movements, camera panning and all that. Then I gotta export the video, which renders all the clips together, because the clips are separated. Once I do that, then I gotta go in the editing process, which is usually the hardest and longest part. That's putting in all the voices, putting in the all the music for it and all that. That's usually what takes the longest, and that's usually what's the most pain in the butt, because you gotta find the right stuff. Like, you can't just throw anything in there. You gotta make sure it fits. You gotta make sure it fits the scene. You gotta make sure it you know, that's just spot on. Otherwise, it's not gonna be good, you know, or as good. And especially from first episode, as we definitely gotta work on the voices a bit more. Probably take more time with the voices, so I'll do that. And try to screw it up this time. The storyline, however, the story is actually going to be really good this second episode. It's starting to build up to something. And there's a year time jump in the first episode, if you remember. So that means we're now a year into the apocalypse. And as y'all know, I do have my Cody Hawkins character being in first appearance in that episode. And it's also the first appearance of James. And yeah, first appearance of James as well at the end. James is gonna be the villain of the end of this episode. James and his group is gonna be the villain of this episode and the next episode. It's gonna be a way to introduce. Looks like 3D imagery up ahead. It's gonna be a way to introduce this group of villains I got planned out, quote unquote. If you've seen it in the film and show post, quote unquote, the Men in Black. That's the group of villains that's gonna be introduced in the first half. Hey, another rest area. What do you know? Let's go through this. See what this 3D imagery is up there. Looks like there's some way in the distance. I set my controller aside a minute so I can take a quick sip of water. Gotta be careful moving the controller though, because the cord cuts out easy. That's gotta be 3D imagery. Yep, it is. Cool. Finally, we can get out of the 2D world and into the 3D world. First things first, though, so we don't lag the fuck out, is minimize the Flight Simulator X. Because it's focusing on that, Google Earth, and this at the same time, and it drops frames. It is much better. Shit. Good thing this ain't real life. Sure as fuck wouldn't be doing that. If it was real life, I sure as fuck wouldn't be doing that. What I just did. That goes to show you that text, well, reading your phone while driving is a bad idea. That right there what shows you. For those that don't believe in that. Like, I could literally prove it to you right now. Like, I was looking out at the phone because I seen I have some Discord messages. And next thing you know, I'm starting to go off the shoulder. Shame on me. But like I said, if it was real life, I'm not going to be that stupid. Yeah, That's actually gonna be the next stream. Not really plays on. I'm gonna be doing a development stream. Probably here in half hour or so. We're gonna be going through whatever this town is. We'll try for Syracuse. It's gonna be the outskirts of Syracuse, but then again, there's another town too, I think, before this. Let me see. So we're heading west about right now. This is higher quality now, so that's good. Usually because of my internet connection, I usually pipe it down a bit going through 3D imagery, so that way it can render in a lot easier, because if you just fly through here, it's not going to render. No, Umbrella Corp cannot be allowed in it. Couple reasons. It just doesn't fit the lore, but, you know, something similar can be. Like, you can use it as a reference, but because of a few reasons, nah, it can't be in ZSR. It just doesn't fit. The ZSR is very similar to the Walking Dead universe. That's how I always planned on having it. As a matter of fact, back a while ago, I announced that I did a vote to kind of mix the Walking Dead universe with ZSR the universe. And pretty much everybody voted yes on that. They wanted to see it. That's back when I was working on the Walking Dead map that I put in. That I still got to work on and get a way to connect the two maps, so people can travel to and from it. But if you don't know where it's at, it's on the east side, right where, if you go to that lighthouse by Cody Hawkins' house, you'll look out in the distance and you can see like all the custom flat terrain and trees and shit. That's where the Walking Dead map is. And I still gotta finish that. It's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much ZSR. It's still ZSR universe, I guess you could say, with Walking Dead Easter eggs and elements added to it. Because, you know, I always wanted to be kind of like as realistic as The Walking Dead is. That was the whole point. To have something from Resident Evil that's not really so realistic, per se, just doesn't fit. Doesn't fit the point of the server. But as I said, we got something similar to it. And I love them bridges. Come on, you're right there, you bastard. There we go. Yeah, I got the shittiest internet out there. Fucking AT&T. Let me pause real quick just to have all this rendered so you guys can like see how good this 3D imagery actually looks. It looks halfway decent, to be honest, when it all renders in fully. You can literally see street signs with this. Like, there's one to the left. You can't really make it out, obviously, but that was a street sign to the left. There's one right there to the right. That's I think, railing. Parts of the railing. I've seen 3D imagery that goes as far into detail as mile markers, believe it or not. Like, literally all the way down to the mile marker. Now, how crazy is that for 3D imagery? Couldn't really tell a mile marker, though, but it was there. It was in 3D, so... Here, this will give you a great example. See that sign right... That's a road sign to the right there. It's one of those yellow construction signs, I think. Once it renders in fully, it's about how it looks. That's what road signs look like with this. Still not bad, though. Oh, no more 3D imagery for a while. Actually, let's find out where we are real quick. Let's do that. Watch this, you'll see something really cool. Let's interact with the map, shall we? So that's where we are, Utica. So we aren't really that far from Syracuse. Once I find out the exact location where we're at. Which I think I just did. We're about 170 miles to where we're supposed to go. Buffalo, New York. We ain't too far from Syracuse, so we probably could do it in this last little bit. We'll go around Syracuse. We'll be going right through Syracuse, then up through Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool, and then it goes around the lake. I think there was a rest area out there. Yeah, right here. The Warner's Travel Plaza. That's where we originally were gonna go. In Warner's, New York. So that's where we'll stop at, I think. So fuck this destination. We'll just go to Warner's. Warner's Travel Plaza is where we'll go instead. That's only 49 miles left to go. Damn. That's not much. 49 miles? Yeah, that ain't much. We can do that easy. Alright, yeah. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, let me get my playlist rolling. Alright. Now let's go. Get my controller. Yeah, you can use the umbrella symbol. I got that skin. I still had that skin, the link to the skins for that. I'll probably add that in for you guys. Might have to edit a couple textures, maybe, possibly. Like the name of it or whatever. That would be easy. Once I do that, I can add it to the server for you guys. I think the only problem, though, I think if it replaces the SWAT skin, I don't think that's going to happen because... Or we have to find a different skin to replace because the SWAT skin is a zombie skin already. So if it replaces the SWAT, I could try to see if I can work around and find a different skin to use for it. If not, then I could try an add-on. Try making it as an add-on ped. I don't know how well that'll work out though. Yeah, I can make it replace any ped. What is that shit game you said? I don't know what you mean. Define shit game for me. Yep, not too many more miles, and then we can go on and do our ZSR dev stream. And you guys ever played ATS before? American Truck Simulator? If so, tell me the Easter egg I have in this. Y'all have to know. Looks like people are still crashing with the Bravo Fix avocado error. Let's see if we... That's another thing. This is going to be so hard in test server to do. Figuring out what's causing the crashing. It's got to be something in the server. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Our first testing goals would be the zombie resource. I could try turning that off in the server and see if people still crash. People are gonna have to deal with people are gonna have to deal with not seeing any zombies or hillbillies for a while. Or looters, I guess you could say. They'll have to put up with that. And we'll see if the Bravo Fix avocados still happen. And the crazy 7 finches. If they don't, then we'll know where the culprit is, which resource, and we can do some testing. If there's still problems, then we'll just go from there. We'll do another resource. We'll take out another resource. And keep on going till we find the culprit. But I have a couple ideas of what's probably causing it. I think the zombies resource is probably what's the big culprit of it. If it is, I probably have a fairly decent idea of what may be causing it. But I could be wrong. Could just be 5M in general. Never know. Oh, that reminds me too. Another thing we're testing in the test server. Who wants to see Las Venturas in ZSR? Come on, show of hands, everybody. I'm one. I want to see Las Venturas in ZSR. and San Fierro. Las Venturas and San Fierro. Who wants to see it? And see Area 69. Oh, you don't know what that is, man? You do not play GTA San Andreas? Dude, try GTA San Andreas if you ever get the chance. I know it's a classic and old game, but it's one of the best classic GTA games. The date of the outbreak is March 14th, which is also the day that the server opened of 2017. Because that's the day the server opened, I decided, hey, I'm going to make the start of the outbreak March 14th, 2017. So that's day one of the initial outbreak. And since we're 15 years in the apocalypse right now, the lore is... I gotta get a time and date system in, to be honest, for the server, eventually. One that actually adds up. And then sync it with everybody. March 14th. March 14th, 2017 is day one of the outbreak. It actually shows a little bit of it in the web series. The timestamp. So the web series had already confirmed where the timeline was when the outbreak occurred. So that means 15 years in the apocalypse. That means we're right now in the year 2032. Yeah. 2032. But usually time and dates don't really matter much to people. Yeah, I can blacklist them. In all honesty, I think I'm probably gonna remove all the. I'm probably gonna remove all the vehicle models because of all the crashing that's happening. And I'm gonna do it for now, just to see if it keeps up. That's another thing too. I'll take out is. I think I already took it out actually. The vehicle models. Now, the tricky part is figuring out which exit Warner's Plaza is. It's on the other side of town, I know that much. This is where it gets challenging, though, is figuring out which exit we gotta get off. Because we can't see the exit number signs unless we go into Street View. But then that would mean we have to stop at every exit to figure that out. We can take a rough guess, though. Based on the geography of the map. Yeah, I could check it out. That's where test server comes in handy. There's another rest area, so... Server's dead as fuck right now. 8 players, damn. A lot of it's because of the crashing, is my guess. Somebody had to have been targeting us last night. That was not normal. Not one bit. Or everyone just timed out the session at once. Like, get timed out after 15 seconds or 10 seconds. That still could be going on. And if it's keeping up, then something's happening. And whatever's happening is killing the server, so... yeah. We need to do some tests. Yeah, the chopper though is kind of on the back of my priority list, unfortunately. Not really concerned with adding it right now. I'm more concerned about fixing this shit. I'd rather fix shit first, then throw stuff in there that could potentially break shit. I'd rather do that than to put more stuff in that could break shit that's already broken, if you know what I mean. Which would make it harder to find out what's breaking shit to start with. Yay, 3D imagery again up ahead. This is officially going to be Syracuse as well, so... finally reached Syracuse. Yeah, I know it's vanilla because I took out all the vehicles for now. to I figure out where the crashing's coming from. To be honest, another problem too. Data saving apparently still having issues. There's still certain people losing their stuff for some reason. So I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about what to do with it. Part of me wants to keep trying to fix it, even though I've been trying to fix it for the last couple fucking months. And the other part of me just wants to say fuck it and just fucking trash it out the server. And just scrap data saving entirely. Which, if it comes to it, that's what we'll do. The only sucky part about that is we'll lose everything if we leave or die. Including your factions. You know, the old system seemed to have worked way better, where it was just, you know, no character system, just your Steam ID or Steam account. The only sucky part about that is you can only play one character, pretty much. So I don't really want to have to do that. Okay, I see three options. I can be A, I can try to keep fixing it. I can B, just leave it how it is, let people deal with the problems. Or C, just take it out. But either way, there's going to be a weekly server wipes, unfortunately, so not much we can do. Might as well just take it out entirely, because it ain't really no different than, you know, having weekly server wipes. Like I said, if it comes to it, I will be glad to take it out till it's fixed. Because one big issue the data saving causes is the hitch warnings. So we really have no options. So yeah, once we get to our destination here, we'll end this stream. I'm going to take a short break, probably a half hour or so. Then we'll start up with the ZSR development stream. One second, guys. Welcome to Syracuse, New York. The good news though about the Steam linked one is, you know, it won't build up as quick because it's just one character per user. Whereas with the current system, people can make as many characters as they want, which means it's going to build up a lot quicker. Because people usually tend to make multiple characters, so. And some people may, you know, may not use those characters anymore, which means dead weight. So. You can't manually delete them, so that's the sucky part. If it does come to it, though, we will go back. We could go back to that and just leave out the character system until it's optimized. I'm gonna do a vote. I'll do a vote on that if we have to do that. I'll definitely do a vote because I'm not gonna just, you know, throw it in there because it might piss people off, some people. So I'll definitely do a vote to see what other people think about it. I think it'd be a better idea, at least for now, to figure out what to do with the character system that we got. I think it'd be better just to switch back to what we used to do with the just have it use your Steam ID as, you know, to save data to. I have to update it a little bit though, because it's a bit out of date. It doesn't have the faction stuff, I don't think, yet. And if it does, it's probably not up to date with the current faction list. That's the thing. I can't limit the amount of characters people make. I don't think. Don't think it. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. I don't know how to code it though. Not yet. Well, no, it's not that either. I mean, I could figure out. I could figure out eventually, but like I'd be spending a lot of time trying to figure it out, and I don't really feel like wasting my time with it. Ooh, Liverpool. Just saw a sign for Liverpool. This exit right here takes you to Liverpool. Liverpool, New York. We're almost there. Yeah, I can. That's where all the data saving used to do. It used to save all the data to the Steam ID or the Steam user instead of like, you know, the characters they make. All these issues started happening ever since they brought in the stupid character system. We had less problems the other way, the Steam users. The only downside about that is people will not be able to, switch between characters and make as many characters as they want. Which means they would pretty much be limited to what they can do. Meaning they can be in only one faction. Meaning they can only be in one faction or the other, basically, for one. So, say, for example, if I'm on my own MC faction, I'm stuck with that faction. Unless I decide to switch. And, in roleplay, you're not really necessarily going to be able to switch right away. And if you're against a faction and you want to play in that faction so bad, well, you're going to need to change your skin, you're going to need to make up a name, and all that jazz. That's why I said I'm kind of hesitant to go back to that, but if it have to, temporarily at least, I think it'd be a better method. Alright, less rambling. I gotta focus because we're coming up on the exit that I need to get off at. Not too much further. This might be it right here, actually. Or no, coming up. Warner's Travel Plaza. Yeah, right? Let's see if we can read the sign at all. Syracuse, Fulton, 1 mile. What's that sign say? Can't really make it out. What's this one say? I can't really make that one out either. Syracuse, Fulton. Alright, I think I know where I'm at now. I think the next upcoming exits, I think, are the Travel Plaza. Ah, shit, too late. Yeah, you can join on test server. Test server's public. There we go, right here's our exit. Well, right here. Alright, welcome to Warner's, New York. Warner's Travel Plaza. Let's figure out our miles real quick that we have left to go. That's where we are right now, right in the heart of New York. And to Pennsylvania alone, we still have probably, let's see, just to Pennsylvania alone, 204 miles. That's what we'll probably do next. And Michigan eventually. Alright. That ends this stream. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in half an hour. Peace.